Sports Cards. Get at it.
Hey, it's a little Let's have a Dr. John Peterson here at TE2 Sports Cards. Coming at you live and direct, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is Monday night, and thought I would do a little Mosaic 2021 tour of remembrance. I didn't buy any of this back in 2020, 2021, but recently I came across a guy who had quite a bit of 2021 basketball cards. He picked them up at the peak in like 2021, 2022, and I had paid quite a bit more than what they're worth now. Excuse me. And he was sick of seeing the inventory and wanted to get out of it, and literally said, "I'm sick of looking at this, so I want to get rid of it." So here's a rundown of what I picked up. And it was in two different times. So I picked some up back in February and then picked some up last Friday. What I picked up in February were 6 Flux mega boxes, 6 Illusion mega boxes. I got those for $19 per box, 12 boxes total. I ended up getting 6 Mosaic Target mega boxes and 3 Prism mega boxes. The Mosaic megas were 40 each, and the Prism megas were 70 each. Ripped those. I ripped the ones before that. Also picked up that same time, back in February on the 26th, 20 Mosaic Target mega boxes. It was a case, 40 per box. So picked up that. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that's right. Or maybe there were 2 cases. Shit, I can't remember. I think it was 2 cases, actually. It was 40. Yeah, it was 40 because I had the 40 and then the 6. So it was 46 total megas. Those are still sealed. I plan to not open those up for a while, if at all. And then this last time I picked up 8 Illusion megas, 35 each. 6 Chronicle megas, 35 each. 4 Flux megas, 35 each. I didn't really like the Chronicles, so I opened up a couple of those, and they weren't great. Or I opened up a couple hangers. 48 Mosaic Fat Packs. Those were fun to rip. I actually did a video. It was like an hour-long video of me ripping those, and I accidentally deleted the video before I could turn it into a YouTube video, so apologize for that. Had a couple nice hits. Had 1 Genesis out of the 48 Fat Packs. It was a Zach LaVine. I can show you kind of some of the stuff I've pulled. 4 Illusion blasters at $20, 10 Flux blasters at $20, and then 7 Chronicle hangers, which were, in my opinion, virtually worthless. I mean, there might have been some good cards, but I'm not a huge fan of Chronicles at this point. I'm actually sitting on 6 mega boxes of Chronicles, and I'm just going to get rid of them, sell them on eBay, or sell them on Instagram or wherever. I also got 95 Mosaic Blaster boxes at $20 a box, so $400 a case. So I spent some money. I spent a few $1,000, but I haven't bought wax in a long, long time, and I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this value turns out. I mean, you've got Halliburton, Maxey, Vassell, LaMelo, Ant. It's a great rookie class overall. It's not Wemby. Of course, everybody's chasing Wemby right now, and justifiably so. I did my Wemby chase back in October of 23. I bought a Pristine 10, BGS Pristine 10, Bowman Chrome University. Also bought a couple cases of the Bowman Chrome 22 University. Ended up ripping 2. Didn't pull any Wembys. Pulled a bunch of Caitlin Clarks and some Bucellas, and then have a final case that I'm just going to sell on eBay. So I'm not going to rip that one open. I think I can double my money on that almost. So I'm sitting on quite a few boxes here. So I figured what I would do was I would do a case break, or a case rip. I'm not doing a break, actually. Do a case rip of the 2020, 2021 Mosaic blasters. There's 4 cards per pack. There's 8 packs in a box. We are looking at the ultra rare Mosaic Genesis prisms, plus the Mosaic orange fluorescent prisms numbered to 25. So I've got 20 of these bad boys. I got the Timberwolves game on in the background with the volume turned down, and feeling a little bit sick. I've been under the weather the last 4 days with a cold, so hopefully my sniffles and my coughing and clearing the throat is at a minimum. So these came out in 2020 or 2021. These were bought at Target, and yeah, I ended up with 4.75 cases of these blasters. So I figured I'd open up one case and see how it goes. $400 per case. So I got to turn, you know, if I'm lucky, these cards into $400. We'll see. I am doing a card show, the Minnesota Card Show, in April, and so a lot of these I plan to put in top loaders and you know, see if people will buy stuff, you know, for a couple bucks or whatever, and see if I can get a little bit of my investment back. Originally I'd planned to sit on all these, but then I was like, you know what, that's no fun. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rip some of these, and so it's been a bit of a rip fest here the past the past few days. Yesterday for sure, and today for sure. So, but yeah, everybody's chasing Wemby right now, and I figured, well, why don't I kind of go against the grain here and try something different. 2021 is such a good year for rookies. I mean, it's just like there's so many great players in this class. Oh, jeez. Okay, definitely need some practice opening these here. Well, that's not easy. There we go. You have to be patient with me because I haven't really opened up too much of this in my time. All right, so let's see what we got here. We've got Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gay, Peyton Pritchard, Campazzo. Next pack. Yeah, I just watched Pac-Man Rips, or Pac-Man, not Hitman Rips, but Pac-Man, and got a chance to see what he pulled out of the 23-24 Prism. He pulled 2 Wemby bases out of some blasters and a couple of inserts, which were pretty cool. Patrick Williams. Got the bang. So 2020, 2021, I think it's one of the better draft classes in the last 10 years. Of course, the John Zion craze was pretty big. Anthony Davis. I just think your chances of hitting one of those rookies is relatively high. I really like this Mosaic. It's great. I mean, I just recently have gotten into it and really enjoy it. There's an Anthony Edwards base. All right, cool. These go for about $30, $40 in a PSA 10. So, you know, not bad. If you want to get it graded, plus the playoffs are coming up, so if he plays really well and the Timberwolves make a deep run, you could be looking at a $50, $60 card. I'm not going to sleeve the Ben Simmons, though. So this will be a long video. We've got quite a bit to go through, but I figured, why not burn a little midnight oil here on a Monday night. Dame base, Drew, Grady, and a Dirk. Silver. I think that's a silver. I'll put this in a sleeve. And then I don't have to do them all at the end. So I'll put that in a top loader, put it in the 5,000 count box, along with other stuff, and start pricing things out for the Minnesota Card Show, which is the second to last weekend in April. It's about a month out. Trae Young, Reggie Bullock, Okongwu, and KD. So these blasters are pretty, as with most blasters, the ceiling's high, but the odds are really against you. I've never opened any hobby Mosaic, so I don't know what that experience is like. There's a Vassell. There's a base. Somebody might be interested in that. And Jared Allen, green. Yeah, I can put the Vassell. He's pretty good, and he plays with Wemby, so they stay together. It could be decent. I know base is pretty much dead in the rights, or dead in the water, but figured I'd. Jesus, hung up in that corner. Good grief. All right. Kelly Oubre, Paul Reed, Clyde the Glide. All right, next box. Yeah, it's fun to do this once in a while. I mean, I sold a bunch of cards in an auction last night. And what did I sell? A 2020 Panini Prism Red Cracked Ice Jordan Love PSA 10. I picked that up for $60 back in, oh man, this would have been back near the end of the year last year. And that sold for about $310 on an eBay auction. Sold a 2001 Pujols Topps Chrome update. And then sold a couple other cards. Sold a base Prism Edwards that was a PSA 10. Vija, Trae Young green. Sleeve that. And then I ended up selling my last 3 cases of 1990 Topps Rack Pack cases. Those 90 Topps Rack Pack cases have 3 boxes of Rack Packs in them. And I bought like 14 of those about 2 years ago and sold most of them, opened up a few of them. There's a LeBron. I always put LeBron in a sleeve. Sorry. And yeah, so I sold a bunch of those, sold the last 3 of those. I got what, $215, $220 for each of those, which I thought was decent. Some people like to try and chase the Frank Thomas no name on front. I opened up a couple of those cases, but never saw the cards that were affected by the print run. So, Valanciunas. So yeah, I didn't get any luck with that. So I was happy to sell those 3 to someone who wants to engage in that chase. It was like $100 for shipping. But got them packed up and sent them to UPS. Dropped them off at the post office today. So, you spend a little money and make a little money. Got to have cards coming in. You got to have cards going out. I'm not a straight collector, so I don't have the luxury of just buying, and never selling anything. So, got another auction going on this week. Got about 6-7 cards that are going out. So, that's how it goes. Got the slabs in the background there. Got to get those processed and posted online before Thursday. Get another group of 7. I usually do like 7, 8, 9, 10 at a time. It takes a while to get them photographed and uploaded and all that stuff. Actually, Cleva. There's a Halliburton. A Schroeder. All right. It's a base. Not worth a ton, but still worth sleeving in my opinion. Get my 5,000 count box. Try and get organized here. I've got my penny sleeves. Got the Ultra Pro semi-rigids. Got my garbage bag off to the left. And then the 5,000 count boxes down there. So I don't have stacks of cards sitting all over the place. Dermot, that's a Shaq. What's this? Kawhi? Yeah. Those bang cards, I'm not a huge fan of those. But a base shack, yeah, I'll put that on a top loader, see if somebody wants that for $1. Every little bit helps. Oh, there's a Halliburton. Maybe that's a green. Or even a fluorescent reactive orange. Yeah, it's a green. Great. Clark, Williams. Nice. Green's not my favorite. The pinks are sweet. Yellows are pretty sweet. The pinks are really awesome. The fat packs had the pinks. So, but these have the fluorescent orange, I think, reactives. Some of them which are numbered, or maybe they're all numbered. I'm not really sure. I haven't opened any of these blaster boxes before. All right, Dame, Jabari Parker, Jordan, Will to Win. Awful card. Not a fan. All right, next box. Box number 3. Yeah, so I got these for 20. I thought those were pretty good deal. I mean, you can get these for less on auction, like a single box. I've seen some of them go for like 14, 15, 16 bucks, but in any type of quantity, you're looking at least 20, if not 25, 26 bucks. So it doesn't really make sense to sell these blasters because I bought them at 20. You figure 80%, 20% that goes to taxes. And the eBay fee, which is like 13% in taxes, which is like almost 7%. So it's either sit on them or rip them. And I figured I'd rip a few of them. All right. We got here another Goran. Same pack. T-style ball. So, yeah, so I watched a few YouTube videos. Hitman Rips, Sage the Collector, Pac-Man, of course. It's kind of like the legend of this sort of thing. Stewart, KG Hall of Fame. Yeah, I live in the Twin Cities, put the KG up there. Never know, somebody might hit that up for $1. So I kind of wanted to know what I was getting into here with this. Trey, Cat, Sadiq, Keldon Johnson. I can't stand his game. He's one of the most annoying players I've ever seen. So selfish. I think he's a really selfish player. I'm surprised Popovich. I think he's with the Spurs, but I'm surprised Popovich even plays that dude. Paul George, Kevin Knox, Trey Jones, Worthless Wiseman. If you see that I missed anything here, let me know. Sometimes you can miss a prism. Silver prism. Bledsoe. There's another Edwards. All right. Cool. It's a base, but national pride, but I'll take it. I'm just loading up on Edwards right now. Even base. Why not? I mean, the guy's got third quickest to 6,000 points in the history of the NBA behind Jordan and LeBron. Yeah, that's not too bad. And he's 22. Plays on a pretty good team. His hops are ridiculous. All right. Sekou, Norman, Lamar, and Kevin Knox. A lot of these I just put in the 5,000 count box. I don't sleeve every prism or anything like that. It's just, it gets to be too much. So, I don't like to have, I mean, I already got quite a few cards sitting around as it is. So, there's a Luka base. DeAndre Jordan, Coro. Hey, an AI. All right, cool. I'll sleeve that up. Somebody might buy that for a couple bucks. Luka base, probably not, but you can hope. I just figured it makes no sense to put cards that could potentially be purchased by a collector in the 5,000 count box to just sit. Might as well take the time to put them in a penny sleeve and top load them and get them out at a show and have people take a look at them. It gives people a little stuff to look at. People are always hunting around for Domantas Sabonis, hunting around for cards that they can grade. All right, next box. I think it's box 4. Trying to move quickly here. I don't know if I should open the mega boxes though. I don't know about that. Kind of on the fence. Kind of want to sit on some of these. Although I don't know how these age over like a significant amount of time. You know, some of these chrome cards, they like turn green or they stick together in brick. I mean, if that's the case, then you might as well just open them up and take your chances. It'd be cool to hit something really big like a Genesis. You know? Oh, Derrick Rose. James Wiseman. Robin Lopez. Tea time. Time for tea. Yeah, I mean, you hit a Edwards Genesis. It's a huge card. Or even a Halliburton, Maxey, Melo. Any of those Genesis cards are good cards. I mean, the Levine that I pulled, that's probably a $150 card in a 10. Harrison Barnes, Theo Maldon, KD. Let's leave that. There's some KD fans out there. Amazingly. Since he's played on so many teams. I think he's finding out that he's not as awesome as some people have lauded him to be. He's like a hired hand, basically. A gunslinger. Nikola Jokic. Reddish. Bird. McDermott. Yeah, you gotta put Bird in the sleeve. And Jokic goes in a sleeve too. I bought 1,000 top loaders here the other day. They should be here tomorrow. I ran out of top loaders. I filled most of a 5,000 count box, so I'm starting on my second box. Bring at least one of those, if not 2, to the show in April. And Dwayne Wade, yeah, he's solid. So I'll start doing shows again this spring and summer. Haven't done anything since October. I think it was September. I did the September show up in Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park up there. So since I've been coaching basketball for the last 5 months, I've not been able to do any shows. Randall Edwards. Ooh, we've got a Genesis, baby. We've got a Genesis. All right. Let's close our eyes here and see what we get. Zion Williamson Genesis. Hell yes. Hell yes. That's not bad, man. I have no idea what that's worth, but hey, when you pull an Edwards base and a Zion Williamson Genesis, man, I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. That's probably a couple $100, man. And he's playing well right now. He's playing real well. I'm going to put that in the top or a semi-rigid. Yes. I mean, between these and the base Edwards, we probably are going to get close to 400 without even cracking too many more of these boxes. That's fantastic. Yeah, there's the Zion, and then this is the Levine that I pulled out of those fat packs. Out of 48 fat packs, I pulled 1 Genesis. And so far, out of 4 blasters, I pulled a Zion. Yeah, I'll take that. That's the second year. Cool. So I don't think I'll get on If Sports for that, but you know, somebody watching this might be entertained. That's good. That's really good. Nikola, Vucevic, Culver, Quickly, and Bay. I put all the Mosaic in, one 5,000 count box, and then I put all the Prism. I don't have a ton of Prism. I only bought a little bit of Prism, but I think what I bought, two or three hobby boxes of Prism back. This is over a year and a half ago off of PWCC, and then picked up 3 mega boxes here about a month ago from the same guy that sold me this lot. There's a LeBron, Anthony Davis. All right, we're doing pretty good. I'll take it. For Blaster, I don't know what the odds are of pulling a Genesis, but a Zion Williamson Genesis? Heck yeah. It's not a black finite 1/1 Wemby, of course. But like I said, I already spent my money on Wemby. I kind of wanted something guaranteed, and I don't know, I knew they were going to jack the prices up on the Prism, and which they have $1,000 for a hobby box of Prism, 23-24. That's ridiculous. There's a Maxi base. See, look at this. I mean, like every other pack, you get like Maxi, Halliburton, Edwards. There's just a huge pile of cards here. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, I mean, the Zion Williamson, I don't know. That comes back as a 10. That's got to be at least be a $200 card. I mean, I don't know if the Levine is worth 150, 150. I didn't see what the comps were. I just saw the sold comps. I just saw what was listed. I don't think a Levine Genesis has sold recently, if ever. Let's spin these around. That's great. I'll put them on top of the Bucelis. This is the Bucelis Fuchsia, number to 75, Gem Mint 10. Picked that up online a couple months back. And here's the gold, Bowman University Best, number to 50. So I got a little bit into Bucelis. I mean, if I can flip these and double my money on those, I'll do it, but I'm not in any rush. I think he's a decent player. I don't know if he's not probably not Wemby, but 6'10", can shoot, can score, plays decent defense. He's in the G League right now. All right, Embiid, put him up. There's another Vassell. Yeah, Anthony Towns. That sucks that he got hurt. Jeez. I like Towns. He's kind of a goofball, but I think he's a really good player, and he's a nice compliment to Ant. I think the Timberwolves are really going to struggle to go deep in the playoffs without Towns. I mean, Naz Reid is good, but he's not Towns. He can't shoot from the outside as consistently. I mean, he can hit threes, don't get me wrong. I like Naz Reid's game, but he's got 17 points in the first half. I should 2 for 4 from 3. That's pretty damn good. So look in the background. Bang. Luka. That thing's off center. No reason want that. Here, let's put the old Zion right here. Good old Zion Genesis. He's lost 25 pounds since the tournament, the in-season tournament. So, and you can tell. I saw him on TV a couple nights ago, and I'm like, damn, the guy looks thin. Got Kuzma, Tatum, Desmond Bane. Yep, I'll take that. He's hurt right now, but shit, he was averaging like 23 a game this year before he got hurt. I think he's back now. Yeah, I'll take this Bane. When Ja gets back, Bane's a beast. Yeah, Ja gets back. Ja gets back next year. They got Bane and Jackson. I mean, I think the Grizzlies are tough with those three. All right, let's keep going. Keldon Johnson. Sam Merrill. Timmy D. That'd be something if we got another Genesis or a fluorescent orange. That'd be dope. R.J. Barrett, Kelly Olynyk, Toppin. Dude, this guy's good. He's having a nice season. I know it's not a rookie card, but I'm going to put it on his sleeve anyway. Might be some fans of his. I know my son is a Celtics fan and likes his game. Holy cow, there's tons of boxes left. This is going to take forever. Sweet Jesus. But we're going to try and make it through. Mason Plumlee. Jade McDaniels base. Derrick Rose. I like McDaniels' game. Defensive wonderkind. He probably the best wing defender in the NBA right now. Danny Green, Steph Curry, Iverson, Kevin Knox the second. Kevin Knox. I know I won't get anything for this Iverson, but can't not sleeve up a Allen Iverson and a Steph back-to-back like that. Oh, I see a John Morant. You know, a lot of people probably doubt now's a good time to buy John Morant. I see him having a bust-out season next year. Dude, he would... 2 John Morants in the same pack? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. John Morant, Fournier, Josh Green, Will to Win. We'll take it. I mean, I'm sure John Morant's cards are way down right now. So, good time to buy. Buy low, sell high. Dude, he looked so good when he came back. I don't know if you watched any of his games, but I watched a couple games, and he just was dominant. Taking over games at the end. I think he hit a game-winning shot against the Wolves. I love this class. I mean, you've got second-year cards of Ja and Zion. And then you got all those rookies I mentioned. Look at Maxey. Maxey's had 20 30-point games this season. Maxey. He's averaging like 25. He barely gets any publicity compared to some of these other cats like Edwards. Maxey's a freaking beast. If Embiid comes back, man, the Sixers are the real deal when Embiid's healthy. So, I'm a fan of Maxey. All right, let's keep going. DiVincenzo, Thanasis, Insanity, Kennard. I don't hear too much about Luke Kennard these days. I know I sleeve this base, but it's good filler for the 3,000, 5,000 count boxes. You can't have all hits, gems. You know, you got to have some junk that people have to go through. Mike Conley, Jalen Smith, dominating DeAndre Ayton. Oh, goodness, these packs sometimes. I watch Pac-Man open these. Dude, he's like a freaking pro. He just like rips him open like in one fell swoop. Aldridge, LaMelo, we'll take that. And it's Steph Green. Hell yeah. Hey man, every little bit helps. A lot of people look for the humongous wins, which is part of the fun. But what I've found with cards is rarely, if ever, do you get huge wins. A lot of it is just like stacking up small win after small win after small win. You know, take that 50 bucks, take that 200 bucks, take that, you know, 100 bucks, you know, that you can get. Yeah, just take what you can get. Jam Masters. Put that here in the quiet. I'm not going to put in a sleeve. That's what I do. At least I try to do it. You know, you're not, when you're buying raw and flipping on eBay, you're gonna hit only on like just 20%, 25% of the cards you buy. But sometimes you hit a card, you buy a card, like you buy it raw and you get lucky, or you do your due diligence. And Brooke Lopez, what's this, a silver, 76ers? Come on, Maxey. Come on, Tyrese Maxey. No, Shake Milton. Shoot. Like this. These two were bought raw. And I paid, you know, I don't remember exactly what I paid for them, but it was less than what they'll sell for by by a decent amount, especially if I hang on to them. So it doesn't always work out, but it sure is a lot of fun trying. Had so much fun doing this as a business. It's been just amazing. I'll keep the Ray Allen in the 5,000 count box. I've always collected. I started collecting in 81. Was my first year really buying packs, or having packs bought for me. I think 82 I bought a few packs. 83 I bought quite a few. Buddy Hield, Zach Collins, Theo Meldon, De'Aaron Fox. So I've been doing this for, what, 43 years? And was on the collecting side of things for all the, probably 40 of those 43 years. But during the pandemic, or just after the pandemic kind of ended, I figured I'd get into this as a business. Kuzma. All right, next box. We're getting quite a stack here. I can't believe I hit a Zion Genesis. That's, I mean, of course I would have loved to have gotten an ant, but I think Zion's on a comeback. Watch out. He's freaking beast mode. Like, he's unstoppable when he takes to the basket. He's like Giannis. He gets ahead of steam and you can forget about it. You ain't stopping him. Who wants to take a charge from Zion? Let me guess. Nobody? No one wants to take a charge from Williamson. All right. See, Hitman rips. He never rips. Or Hitman. Or not Hitman. Pac-Man. Excuse me. I keep saying Hitman. Pac-Man never rips him bad like I do. Keldon Johnson. Can't stand him. Selfish game. Ooh. What's this? Jason Terry? Still haven't gotten any numbered stuff yet. Tony Parker. Yeah. I'm sure can you even get numbered? I suppose you could with the orange fluorescent. Eric Gordon, Precious Achiwara. Who's this? Onyeke Okongwu. Good old Onyeke. He was a good guy. Genesis. Another Maxey. There you go. Steve Nash. Maxey base. What's this? National Pride or NBA debut? Oops. All right. Not worth a ton. Probably 25 bucks in a 10. So probably not worth getting graded at this point. But, I don't know. Give it a couple years. Who knows? Sell it raw. Joe Robinson, Peyton Pritchard, CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum's a decent player. I like his game. Good mid-range guy. Or like even a Giannis Genesis. That'd be sweet. Gary Trent Jr., Stephen Curry. Donovan Mitchell, baby. I don't hear too much about him anymore, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I know he's good, but I don't hear much about his game. I don't really watch the Cavs. I think the Cavs are pretty good, though. They're one of the top 5 teams in the East. Tobias Wiseman, Monty Morris. Man, we got to get an Anthony Edwards. Something more than base. See, look at this. It's like I'm battling with the pack, trying to open it up. The bag is getting full. All right, Rajon Rondo, Kyle Anderson, it was Slow-Mo, that's his name. Marvin Bagley III, Prism. I really like Mosaic. I mean, I've done better with Mosaic retail than I did with Prism Hobby for 2020. I got destroyed by Prism Hobby 2020, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I mean, just absolutely annihilating. It was horrible. I was like, man, this is the worst product ever. I didn't get like any LaMelos. I didn't even get any Edwards base. I got nothing. Out of like, what, 2-3 boxes? It was garbage. I'd rather do this for a fraction of the price. You get more rips, and sure, you're not going to get the same high-end stuff probably, but I don't know. Mo Bamba, Towns, Sadiq Bey, Malik Beasley. Yeah, the Towns, we'll keep them on. Kevin Durant. And the Wiseman Elevate. Worthless Wiseman. That guy's a total bust. Oh, get in there. Try and put a little slit, cut, whatever you want to call it, in the side of the penny sleeve. I'm always nervous about digging up one of those corners, putting these cards in the sleeves. Shit. Steve Nash. Yeah. He's an all-time great. Why not? So, it's taking forever. Oh, I don't know what I get myself into here. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's still 12 boxes. We're not even halfway done. But I did promise you a case rip, so Covington, Halliburton, and a Timmy Duncan hollow. Not numbered. Ugh. Running out of penny sleeves. Might have to make a stack because I don't have any other ones cut. I better stop here and save these for like significantly better cards. All right, still no fluorescent orange. There's a maxi. That'll be a green, I think. I think that'll be green. Ooh, no, it's not green. I think it's a silver. Randall. Yes. Oh my gosh. What a sweet looking card. I love Mosaic. I mean, That just looks sweet. Oh my goodness. Nice. I mean, it's probably not worth, you know, in a 10, maybe $50, but every little bit helps. Yeah, and if he continues to play well, you know, over the next 5 years, that becomes a decent card. I think that's a silver. Looks like it. Nice, kind of a color match there. And McGrady, Jam Masters. Better make a pile here. What are these doing there? Just hanging out. I'll make a stack. Problem is these cards don't stack for shit. Because they're kind of warped. Jokic on the back. Jokic with hair. Look at that. Jokic has hair. Zion, base. DeMar DeRozan, Anthony Edwards, and Jokic? Are you kidding me? That's a great pack. That is a fantastic pack. Look at that. I'm sleeving this. Just loading up on these Edwards base cards. I mean, I've got a bunch of them. DeRozan, Zion? Yes. Nope. Went for another blaster box, but I still have a pack left. What am I doing here? Well, the Timberwolves are tied with Utah, 61-61. All right, Durant. It's the Durant pack. Whew. Oh, there's grinding, man. Just grinding. I don't get tons of views. I got a lot of subscribers, but like, I don't know. After I stopped doing lots of videos, things dropped off. It'd be months at a time. I didn't do any content. My algorithm is like next to nothing. So I might get 50 views on this, but somebody will watch and will have seen me pull that Zion Genesis. I wonder what that's worth. I'm curious now. What those go for. I mean, I think the Edwards is probably the most valuable one. Edwards or Halliburton. What do we got here? Dominique. Yeah, put him up there. All right, keep going here. I opened up some Chronicles. Yeah, Chronicles. 2020 Chronicles. Got some over there. You can see in the back there. I don't understand that product. Like, it's not my thing. Steve Nash. Daniel Dees. Some people love it, but I don't know, man. It's too random. It's just like different cards from different, I don't know, man. It's not for me. I'm going to sell those boxes. Kira Lewis, Spud Webb. Somebody will want that Spud Webb card. Put $1 on it, sold for 50% off. So have you been chasing Wemby? Well, leave me a comment. Anthony Davis, quickly, Kira. A lot of people chasing Wemby, the Prism. It's like a craze, man. I've got a bunch of his Topps Now PSA 10s. There's a Ja. That'd be cool to get as a Genesis too. Just like all about Genesis now. Kyrie. He had a crazy shot the other night. Left-handed hook shot to win the game. Pretty unbelievable. Like, it was like a 12-foot left-handed shot. I mean, it was not anywhere close to the basket. I think Dallas, if they could play better defense, they'd be in better position to compete in the playoffs, but their defense is terrible. Seth Curry, Drew, and Derek White. Man, been pretty quiet since the first since that fourth box. Grant Hill, yeah. Hall of Fame, no thanks. Another Jokic. And green. Bam. Yep. Jokic, I think, is the best player in the NBA. Well, some people will say Giannis, but I think Jokic is a pretty incredible player. Luke is good. Obviously, Giannis is great. Jason Tatum is very good. I mean, there's so many good players in the league now. Or maybe it's always been that way. I don't know. Back when I grew up, there were tons of great players. Jordan, Bird, Magic Johnson, Dominique Wilkins. A lot of people forget how good Dominique Wilkins was. Shit, that dude was crazy, man. He was crazy. In terms of what he could do about the basket, he dunked with some ferocity, bro. Like, you can get your arm broken by his ass. Shaq, Kobe, I mean, all those cats. Allen Iverson, Nowitzki. Those guys are ballers. These guys are good, too. Modern day guys. Kevin Durant, Luka, totally. That's got. I'm looking at that Williamson. It looks like it's pretty clean. Excuse me. Oh, Derrick Rose, Cole Anthony, Schroeder. The only thing I don't like about these blasters is that you see the card when you open the pack. You see the card that's on the back. It's kind of because the best card is the fourth card, unless it's a Genesis. I guess the Genesis wasn't the fourth card. Harrison Barnes, Obi Toppin. There's a Harden, silver. So you kind of know. But it's okay. Not complaining. Just making a point. Who's this? Jalen Smith? Never heard of him. Tony Parker. Jalen Smith. Pfft, no idea who that guy is. I've never heard his name before in my life. Another Zion. It's a prism. Jam Masters, cool. It's worth sleeving. Being a little more judicious with my sleeving here. Kuzma. Nothing. Hachiwara. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're almost, after these 2 packs, 3 packs, will be halfway done. Randall, another Maxey, Chris Paul. Hey, tell you what, when you can pull Maxey, although we haven't gotten much Halliburton lately, it's mostly been Maxey. Oops, a couple more packs here. Timmy Duncan. R.J. Barrett, Culver Pritchard. thought RJ Barrett was going to be a little bit better. Not a disappointment, but just not real dynamic. Maybe he's not as physically gifted as people thought he was. DeRozan, Steph. Oh, Randall. That's a sweet looking card. Look at that. Lovely color match with that. Nice. I won't sleeve it up, but that was a good pack. Got plenty of penny sleeves, but I don't have anything. Like I said, I like to cut a little slit there. I always worry about clipping the corner, putting it in the penny sleeve. All right. The show must go on. The show must go on. Come on, Ant. Let's get an Ant. Oh my gosh, Ant just had a huge dunk on someone. Holy cow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. That's maybe he hurt the guy's head. Oh my gosh. That's going to be on ESPN. Oh my word. That dunk was unbelievable. Dude, his vertical is he's got to be like 42, 43. I mean, I know he's not Jordan probably, but it's up there. I think he's a generational talent. I mean, as good as some of these other guys are, I think his ceiling is high. He's only 22. I think he and Wemby are the future of the NBA. That's might be going out on a limb, but okay, who we got here? Killian Hayes. Doug McDermott. Yeah, not feeling that, Doug. Never heard of him. I may have heard of him, but don't know if he's ever really done anything. Luka, Doug McDermott, Hakeem, and Zach LaVine. Edwards is just balling out right now. Well, Hakeem, you got to go there. LaVine, you stay in. You go into your little home in the 5,000 cup box. Kleba, another Maxi, Avija. All right, Ant. No, oh, that wasn't Ant. Watching this game. Oh, Ant for 3. Nope, missed it. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how many people watch this whole video. Maybe 1, 2. Bol. He was Wemby. He was supposed to be Wemby before Wemby. Oh, there's a Bron and a Zion. Nice. Jam Masters. Jam Master J. That's 2 of those Jam Masters. Oh, geez, these are going to fall off here. We better put these down here. Paul George. Dort. Quickly. Powell. Norman Powell's actually pretty good. He's surprisingly athletic. He's with the 76ers right now. Not the 76ers, but the Clippers. Clippers kind of are a mystery right now. Trae Young. Zach Collins. Edwards. Print line. Son of a bitch. But we've got a Steph Prism. We'll take it. Damn, Edwards has a print line. I hate that when that happens. But we'll take this little Steph Silver. Not a huge card, but still worth sleeving and putting in a semi-rigid. This guy, yeah, I'll still put him in here. It's the NBA debut. Ooh-wee. Okay, we still making it here? still awake. Oh, still got another pack. Oh my gosh. This is the never-ending rip. Another Derek White. That's when he had tons of hair. Dame Lillard, Devontae Graham, Zachary Tillman, Derek White. Put the White up there. Put the Lillard up there. Alrighty, here we go. I think these retails, what are these retail at? These blasters. 28, 30? I think that was, I can't remember. I wasn't looking at these cards back at that time. I was doing vintage stuff. Oh man, sorry, excuse me. Whew. With this cold, it was bound to happen. Bound to get the sneezing. All right. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is box number 9. Let's go on this side. Or not. All right. Jeff Teague. Boban. Isaiah Stewart and Zach Collins. That's one of the best dunks I've seen in the last, I don't know, 5 years by Edwards. It looks like he's jumping even higher than he was last year, which is like a little bit ridiculous to say. I don't know how you can jump higher than he was last year. Brook Lopez, Talon, Sadiq, AD. I'll leave the AD in there. Oh, put this over here. What am I doing? I guess I want to be done. I've had enough ripping. I'm ripped out. I need to go to bed. Oh my gosh. I started opening up another box. I still have packs here to rip. Oh, good grief. Timmy D. All right. Good old Timmy D. Greatest power forward in the history of the game. I'll take him over Malone. All right, who we got? Is that a Halliburton? No. Oh, another Edwards base. Lots of Edwards base, baby. Lots of Edwards base. But if he keeps playing like he's been playing over the next 15 years, those base cards are going to be worth a little bit more than $25 or $30 is what they're now. Batum, Conley, Stevens, Goran. Aldridge, KG, not numbered though. Haven't gotten a numbered card yet. I don't know, maybe they just aren't numbered cards in these blasters. There's gotta be, I think, but there's a Halliburton. There's a Halliburton. These RJ. Oh, 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 oh! Genesis! Halliburton Genesis! Holy shit! Yeah, baby! Yes! A Halliburton Genesis. Holy shit, man. That's a Halliburton Genesis and a Zion Genesis in the same case of blaster boxes. Holy shit. Wow. Give thanks to the Most High. Mm-mm. Yes, sir. We are doing good tonight. Wow. Oh, my goodness. This is a decent card, folks. This is a decent card. This in the Zion. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. I am out of blasters. Blasters, man. 2 Genesis. A Zion and a Halliburton Genesis. In how many blasters? In 11 blasters. Oh my goodness. I think I made my money back in this case. Holy smokes. Wow. I should just stop. There's no point in going any further. I don't think I'm going to go any further. It's not going to get any better than that. I mean, it could, but I really, what's the point? I might as well save this for another video. Finish this last box here. Vince Carter, Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, I'm done. There's no sense in ripping anymore. I'm done, folks. I am over the moon with respect to these 2 cards. Holy shit! Hey, man, give thanks to the Most High God. I appreciate it. You have a blessed night. Thanks for watching. Peace out. One mother grabbing love.